Fish, baby, let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that can be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that can be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that can be. Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. 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 Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. Fish.
Yeah.
Fish. Fish.
Yeah. I think your volume's. I don't know what's going on.
I'm going to laugh because I'm like, here we go again.
Really? Let's see. I've got his.
What
Oh, he's muted. He's muted himself. Okay. Joey. Lee is with us. Hello, Lee.
Lee is with us. The blue man is with us.
Lee is the blue man today. Now, Lee is the author of the song that we just heard, and his volume is all verschlugging. He and I have been talking for half an hour, and it's been just fine. And now that we go live, everything is verschlugging.
I think it's because you played the song, and it will probably come back in a little bit, because it does that sometimes to me when you play the music.
Yeah. Well, I think he's picking up. I don't know. He did something funny.
Lee, something silly.
Yeah, that was your fault. I know.
Yeah, I know.
I'm very happy about that.
I was in StreamYard, and when it went live, I'd got a reminder set in YouTube, and YouTube popped up and started playing it in the background because I had it on a reminder.
That's exactly right.
YouTube, I turned it off.
Yeah. I've done that 100 times.
Actually, not my fault then. YouTube's fault.
Oh, all right. Yeah, your fault. Coffee Chat, thank you. Welcome. Welcome, Coffee Chat is our newest YouTube member now. As a YouTube member, you are eligible to join us on Discord. If you click on go in, you'll come into the waiting room, and we will activate you. And you'll be able to share in the chat, post pictures, have a grand old time on Discord. So welcome, Coffee Chat.
Yes, welcome. So.
We're about to lose them again.
We're going to lose him again?
I don't know. He's...
Okay, well,
the blue man.
We can't get Lee to settle.
Yeah,
he's
the
guy
blue man,
all over the place.
The blue man is on the prowl here.
Yeah, he can't.
On the prowl.
He can't sit that boy down.
There it is, right? You know what? I'm gonna move him.
You're gonna move him?
I'm gonna move him. Okay. Where shall I move him? Where shall I move him? Where do you want to be, Lee? Where do you want to be?
He's everywhere.
Hey, he's everywhere. He's everywhere.
Why aren't you wearing orange?
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Well, welcome everybody. This is our Saturday evening chat. Saturday evening is a considerably more madness than our weekday streams. It's much less deliberate, much more spontaneous, much more open to the wackiness of Lee and others, myself included. Uh-oh, here we go. We're getting the eye. The eye is on us. Oh my God.
All I can see is the eye.
Can we do that? Can we do that? Can we do that? Can we do
what we're
that?
doing.
There it is. The
I'm just trying to
there it is. You got a dirt right there in the corner, I see.
Shall I see my nose?
Say what?
My nose.
Mercy.
Okay. So I think
Be
what you're
good
trying
cold.
to say is that we're just up here and we're having a little bit of fun.
It's my ear.
Right. Yeah, we're just sort of hanging out.
We're just hanging out.
Would you like to see?
We could always try to answer some questions, but it's kind of a hangout.
Oh, excuse me.
Do it.
I've got COVID.
Tactics. Hello, fishing tactics.
Yes, hello, Lydia. Lydia Jones, who's new.
What
Hello.
else? Mike D. Hand pan. You know what? I need to get over here to YouTube
And Heavy Head Up.
and see if we can do a few. Oh, excuse me.
Oh my goodness, and David is here, and Bomber Steve is here. Crystal's Palace,
The tiles. What is that?
and Shelby Ray, and Daniel Gonzalez.
Shelby Ray.
My niece
Shelby
Karen
Ray.
is here.
All right. The tiles.
And Texas Fish from Jay
What is-
Oliver's.
David Samsel. Heavy hitters.
Yep, Jonathan,
Crystal
Brandon,
Pets.
Brian,
Lydia Domes. Look at this madness here.
Muppet,
Handpan.
Master Black.
Where did Handpan get a wrench? Tennessee Aqua.
Oh, Handpan got a wrench a long time ago.
Long time ago. Okay.
Yeah. Lumpy Dog. Amy
Muppet.
5
Low
Aquatics.
Muppet. Amy 5 Aquatics.
Robert.
Oh, and I'm sure there's many more that we're missing. T-Bone's here. Jason Sear.
Hey, T-Bone.
Koi Fish.
Mary Page.
TJ's New Life. I think
Mary,
I said
please
Texas
come
Fish
on up
Market.
at some point. I need to.
And Green Machine, Sweden, P&J Cole, Mike D. And guess
Muppet.
who else is here? Lee
Father.
Wilcox. He's here.
Father Fish.
Lee Wilcox is here. Father Fish is here.
Father
Joey
Fish
is
is here. Joey's here.
Hail, the gang's
Black
all here.
Box Fox.
Bomber Steve.
So fun. Bomber
Another
Steve's from
Aussie is
Australia.
with us.
Yep. Bomber Steve's from Australia.
We got these Brits. These Brits and the Aussies. On two
And
sides of the earth.
Melvin.
Two ends of the earth. We got Aussies and we got Brits. And we're sitting here in the middle between them.
Yes, sir. So,
Crystal. Hello, Crystal.
oh, James is here. High-rise
David
window cleaner.
Samsel.
So, Father Fish, you're saying that you are thinking about dropping the link, and if somebody wanted to come up and share a fish tank or something, they're welcome to.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if
Absolutely.
somebody would be interested in doing that, you're welcome to come on.
Absolutely.
Lori's here.
Yeah, or anybody just wants to come up and say hello and chat for a minute. We do not do hangout. We do not do hangout unless it's Lee. Lee gets to hang out. He's a privileged character. But by and large, we don't do hangouts. But we do welcome anyone on Saturday and Sunday who would like to come up and say hello. If you got a story to share, a tank to share, something you'd like to talk about, or something you'd like to show us, we're delighted.
Absolutely.
And if anyone wants to pop up and talk about me, they can.
Oh, there's an open invitation.
Oh yeah, I don't think we can handle that, Lee.
Yeah.
T-Bone, we're yeah, he said his membership will end because the bank canceled his bank card. Somebody just came.
Yeah, he had mentioned that. Yes. Oh,
Who
Lee's
is
sharing his fish tank with us.
Oh, good. Here is Andrew. Hello, Andrew. Are you there? He's got a nice smile, but we're not seeing a change, Eddie.
Hi, Andrew.
Hello.
Hi, Andrew. There he is.
How are you, Andrew?
We got him?
I'm not sure. I think he might be
I'm not
frozen.
sure. I don't know.
He's frozen.
I think Andrew's frozen.
Try
Whoop.
again.
Try again. Whoops, somebody else.
Yes.
Here he is. Let's try that. Nothing. So far, we're batting 1,000.
Okay,
in the wrong direction.
so try to link in again, Andrew.
Yeah, he did, and it didn't.
Okay.
Can't get him up.
Three's a charm.
Third time's the charm, right?
Yeah, three's a charm.
Mork and Mindy.
Oh, it's Mork and Mindy. Yeah.
Mork and Mindy. Sure enough.
They're very pretty, Lee.
Aren't they?
Yeah.
Nice.
If Lee all of a sudden cat's got his tongue, he's not talking.
Oh. Atkins Nature Aquarium. Hello. Hello. Andy Rimmink. Hello from Scotland.
Oh, nice.
Abolished Aquatics. Monster Fish Gal. There she is.
I don't
Scotland.
know if Andrew's still
Scotland. 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 Scotland, 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 Scotland.
I think Andy Raymond just got a wrench.
Yay.
Scotland is it?
So, if anybody else would also like to try to come up, they're welcome to.
Yeah, oh wait, I think
He's saying, Lee, bugger off.
Andrew's back.
Well,
No, he's not. Andrew's having trouble getting up here.
Okay.
No, it just ain't working.
No, somehow not linking them.
Yeah, I don't know what the problem is.
But if anyone else would like to try, they're welcome to.
Tushita Heaven. Hello, Tushita. Yeah, Lumpy Dog. The problem with the Aussies and the Brits is they don't speak proper English as invented in the U.S. Well, there you go. Lumpy Dog. Having at 'em.
I'm going to go for a break.
Go for a break.
Okay.
Yeah. I need a number two.
Do it. Okay.
So I take the camera?
No.
There. How's that? All right.
Oh boy.
Tushita. Hello, Tushita.
just gonna say a few hellos. Hello, Don Gallagher. Oh.
Gary Allen. Hi, Gary Allen. Don Gallagher.
So I'm just saying hello. I haven't actually looked to see if there's any questions. I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
nobody's asking any
I
questions.
just keep saying hello, hi, hi, hi.
Lumpy Dog has a problem with his dirted sand cap tank. The
Does he?
stem plants keep growing and I have to cut them. What a pain in the backside. Well, you may think you have to cut them, but you do not have to cut them. The stem plants are trying to grow out of the tank up above the water level. So if you can set your tank up in such a way as to have the light about a foot above the tank, those stem plants will all come up and grow emerged, if you will. They will emerge from the water and grow in the air, and that will get them growing even more. And then they will flower, because once these stem plants get out of the water and into the air, then they're able to germinate, they're able to flower, they're able to be beautiful. So consider that possibility as well. It gives you a whole other dimension in your tank that you might not have otherwise considered. That's true consistently for all stem plants. They're all trying to get above the water level.
Okay.
Do. Some don't. I should say some don't. I got some today. I need to go get one and show you. I got some today that that one of my customers brought in.
Oh,
He is out in the field all the time as a surveyor. We have a lot of surveying going on down here because we're just building like there was no tomorrow. But he gets out in the swamps quite a lot and brings back plants. And he got one that's really pretty. I'm going to go get it. Be right back.
So, Red Eye Aquatics, you're asking if he sells his mineral supplement. He does. You can get it on Get Gills. He has a store on there, and I do believe it's on his website. And if not, you can always email. And then Coffee Chat says they have a question. Go ahead and ask it. They're having a phosphate problem. Go ahead and drop it in.
Here's Tennessee and Andrew are here. I'll be right back.
Oh, hi, Robert. Hi, Andrew.
Hello.
Hello, Joey. Hello, Andrew. I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm good.
I'm doing wonderful.
Busy day. How about you? I had a crazy busy day. So what are you gonna show us? Andrew's got his tank on. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to let him go first.
Oh yeah.
They look nice.
Guppies.
Very nice. Is that I'm just gonna ask
dealing with this mulm, Father Fish. I got some mulm in here.
Oh, that's good. Mulm is good.
Mulm
is not a bad thing.
I'm trying to cap it, but I can't get it to go under. I got Cory cats in here as well.
Add another half inch of sand.
Okay.
And that'll probably get it to go under. Your substrate's a little shallow, maybe an inch, half inch at least. Take a look at this. Look at this.
So what is that, Father Fish?
It's a maidenhair, I think. A maiden fern, whatever.
So is
Very
that
nice.
a local plant?
Yeah, it's a local plant.
Oh.
See, it's on a stem.
Yeah.
Isn't that pretty?
It is.
So the red part is emergent.
Okay.
And the green part is in the water. I don't know if you can see the leaves. They're
hard to see.
Yeah, it's hard to see them.
Yeah.
We need a
I can see that they're red on the top, but I can't.
It's red on the top, right? And the leaves have this I don't think we can really get a decent picture of them. They're so
Yeah,
tiny.
can't really
Anyway,
see 'em.
yeah, he just brought a
But it
handful of
looks
these.
really pretty. Yeah.
So we're planting them, see what they
Awesome.
do.
So what do you have, Robert, in your tank?
Well, I've got 4 tanks. Andrew, if you want to go first, you can, buddy.
We
Okay.
got you up, Tennessee. David, go
You
ahead.
can switch back and
Okay.
forth. It's all right.
This is my 29 gallon. I can't really pronounce most of the plants in here. I just know 2 of them for sure, which is jungle val and I think it's Pogostemus octopus.
Okay.
Yeah.
And got some dwarf neon praycocks.
Oh, they're
nice.
pretty.
They're
Very
pretty.
nice. Yeah, they look good.
And I have some Synodontis multipunctatus. I think if I
Multipunctatus, right.
and
Yeah.
they're all hiding, of course, but they're juveniles. They're probably about 2 inches long.
Cool.
And this is my shrimp tank. I think I got about 10 in here, but
Oh, my word. Is that
that's a
Java?
10. Yes. I purposely filled it up with Java moss because
Looks great.
since I only had 10 in here, I just wanted them to feel as comfortable as possible to try to breed for me. So
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
perfect.
I think there's one at the very back there. You can
Oh, yeah, red one. There he is. A little cherry. A cherry in the back.
Yeah. I don't really have like a certain strain in here, you know. They're just I got some oranges and a couple black ones and wild
Sure.
ones.
Nice. Let's see what.
And
I'm sorry.
Switch back and forth.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do Andrew. You there, Andrew?
Here in this tank, I have the Florida flagfish
Ooh, nice.
Oh, how wonderful.
and a
Along
guppy.
with your puppies.
But yeah, it was just a coal that I got rid of out of the main tank. But
Now, are they bothering the
this-
guppies at all?
no, not at all.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yep. So they were a bit suspicious at first, but they've welcomed them in now.
So,
But I
are
started
you
these
are
guys-
you in Florida?
No, I'm in Kansas.
Wow, where'd you get them?
They were at my local fish store as very tiny babies.
Oh, how
And I
nice.
grew
Oh,
'em-
wow.
Yeah, I grew them outside, summer tubbing.
Yep.
So then they started breeding in there. It got really hot, and they were breeding like crazy.
Oh, that's cool.
And then brought them inside for the winter because they would have died otherwise. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wonderful.
There's my
Got a
little-
edible.
Yeah.
very
Is that
nice setup.
female or male?
It's a female.
Female,
I want
yeah.
to try breeding bettas eventually.
Oh, you'll love it. It's
Still
great
growing.
fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do it. That's a good bowl to breed them in, too.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll try it.
Absolutely.
Good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Tennessee, what do you got? You had another tank you were going to show us.
Yeah. What do you got?
Oh yeah. And this is my oh yeah, Andrew, by the way, you have some very, very nice tanks.
Yes, indeed. Thank
This
you.
is my
We'll come back to you, Andrew. Oh, he went away.
this
Oh,
is
he went
my 20 gallon high, and these are just your plain old regular mutt guppies, and
Yeah.
that's all I have in here with a whole bunch of babies.
Well, you'll get some fun stuff. That's for sure.
I'm planning on getting like a couple of certain strain guppies soon, but
Yeah.
I don't know what
You'll
yet.
still get a lot of pretty ones in that mutt guppy tank. You will.
Andrew, if you had another tank to show us, you're welcome to come back up.
Come
It did
back.
not mean to cut you off,
Yes.
Go ahead,
And
Robert.
your tanks were beautiful, but yes, if you have something
You
else,
really are. Very
you're
nice.
doing a great job. And
Thank you
Robert,
very
so are
much.
you. Your tanks are wonderful.
Both of you, yeah.
Yeah.
And
look great.
I do have one question for both of you or anybody in the chat, but I acquired one of these ZooMed. I think it's like a 2.5 gallon, maybe 3 gallon.
Yeah, it's a reptile setup. Yeah.
And you know, I was thinking like if I put just a little bit more silicone in the seams, I was going to try to turn this into like a miniature shrimp tank.
Yeah, I've actually had one of those, and what I did was I removed all of that black silicone because it's not really silicone, and I razor bladed it all out, and then I resealed it.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely going to try
If you try
that.
to go over that existing stuff, because I know exactly that I've tried it, it's not going to work. You got to remove the old.
Yeah, it's not going to hold water.
Because
Yeah.
it's not real silicone. It's just made for keeping spiders or whatever.
Yeah, it's like a rubber or something.
Yeah, and
okay.
But if you remove it and redo it, you should be okay because that's what I did.
Okay.
And it worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Well, I'll definitely use that advice. You know, I mean, because I just wanted to make sure I wouldn't have no issues.
Yeah, I just know because I bought that same company, but I bought a different shape, and that's what I had to do. I had to remove all the old stuff.
Okay. And I just got one more thing to share, and when everybody sees this, everybody will know who this came from, and I think that everybody should have these in their fish room or house, or whatever. But these are my pride and joys.
Oh my!
Those are beautiful. Those are from Priscilla, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
then, that's wonderful.
She's an amazing artist.
Stunning.
And then 2 more right here.
Oh nice. My! How pretty.
Yeah, those are great.
Lovely. Good job.
Thank you for having me up, and I hope everyone has a great night or great morning, depending on what part of the world you're at.
That's right. Well, thank you for sharing. Your tanks are beautiful.
Thank you very much, and I greatly appreciate you all having me on here.
Okay, take care for now. Bye-bye.
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 I didn't look in the chat. Was Andrew, did he show us everything, or is he back?
I don't know. He hasn't commented.
Okay.
I don't think.
So Coffee Chat has a question for you, Father Fish, at 626.
Yeah, I'm just looking at that.
Okay.
I feed once weekly, change 5 to 10% water every other week. Last summer, I stopped using Seachem fertilizer, thankfully, but my phosphate is still off the charts. What can I do? Well, I don't know how your tank is set up.
Right.
So I don't know what you have for substrate. Water changes will control phosphates, but what you need to do, since you've been fertilizing liquid, is you need to get some plants in there that take nutrition from the water column. And there are lots of them that do. Java ferns are really good. Duckweed, you could do duckweed or salvini. You can do riccia. Any of the floating plants will help to reduce that as well. I would do, if you really want to get the phosphates down, you're going to need to have a deep sand bed, number one, and number two, you're going to need to do some major water changes. The more plants you can have in the tank, the better. I would load it up with plants. Just whatever you can get, the cheapest you can get, just get them going, let them really kind of carry on and get control of the nutrients in your water column. Xanadu. Hello.
And thank you, Lori, and I think Blackbird, and I probably missed somebody else for dropping links, for helping out and dropping links. We appreciate
Yeah,
it
absolutely.
so much. And I didn't thank Lori yesterday, and I apologize.
Yes, thank you, Laura. You're
She
such
worked so
a
hard.
blessing.
But
Absolutely.
so does everybody else. So thank you so much.
You bet. D&M Remix, sending hello from Czech Republic, Europe, and thank you very much for your videos. You changed my way of thinking about ecosystem in aquariums entirely. Well, thank you, D&M. And he's from the Czech Republic,
Oh, wow.
where some of the very best fish breeders in Europe are located. And one of the most astounding wholesale operations in the world is located. I'm more than a little jealous.
Oh,
Nice.
I know. But if you go there, you can be so jealous of so many in different areas. And I'm just
Oh, I
jealous
know.
of people in the United States, you know, because they're near great stores and things. And it's like, I don't have all that. So I get it.
Permanax Pat B, I showed enough. Just wanted to say I never ran a filter in any of my tanks. Have wonderful and easy success. Mimicking nature is the best way to keep fish. Amen to that. Absolutely. Coffee chat. I have a wonderful deep sand bed and a sponge filter. I'll definitely look for duckweed riccia, RICCIA, I think.
Risha, yeah.
Java fern and more. Yes.
Yeah. Father Fish 377 says, "Can you please talk about aquarium top off? So many different opinions."
I'm
And
sorry.
You use RO water, correct? For
Talk
top
about
off.
Talk about
Aquarium-
top off.
Aquarium top offs. You know, when you top off your tank.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
many opinions. Yeah.
Well,
I know. It's
yeah, there. You know, a lot of people have a lot of different ideas,
mhm.
and a lot of people do it a lot of different ways. I don't always do it the same way twice, frankly. I mean, there will be times when I will top off exclusively with RO water. There are as many times when I do not do that. Most of my system tanks are on hard alkaline top off, and they're autofill. So evaporation is replaced instantly. What I do find is that once or twice a year, it behooves me to do major water changes, simply to get the the uh, the hardness and the carbonates back in control. Now, my local water supply has changed their system. They used to provide deep well water, hard alkaline water, in which they put free chlorine. They no longer do that. Now they have a massive reverse osmosis system. They take all of the minerals out, and then they remineralize the water at a much lower rate, recarbonate the water at a much lower rate, and put free chlorine in. So things have changed around here. And I was not aware of it when it happened. But fortunately, it did not create a problem for me because I still had pretty hard, pretty alkaline water. I have customers, however, who do substantial water changes, breeders primarily, who suddenly started getting in trouble. Suddenly, they couldn't keep their pH up, and we couldn't figure out what was wrong until I called the water company and said, "Hey, what's going on here?" Maybe closing the door really won't help, but I'll do it.
Yeah.
Let me try. He's carrying on. Gator, what are you hollering about? He hears me talking. He's just talking back to me. He hears me talking. Funny bird.
Or he's hoping
I
you're
have,
going to give him something.
Yeah, Lee had asked about these birds. Lee's not back yet. He had asked about these birds. Have an African gray and a blue and gold macaw, both of which are short-term renters, if you will. There he is. He's back. They are here. They are here temporarily until their owner finds a home to live in. So but we're enjoying them thoroughly. They're really a lot of fun. They're very chatty, very active, very busy. Lee has no sound.
They are checking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Have I got anything to talk?
they are talking. Yeah,
Right.
not always easily understood, but yeah.
I do. You did your update video this morning of the 20-year-old tank that was a catastrophe, and you fixed it overnight, which was phenomenal, and I knew you would. And then you went off, and then you passed the parrot, and you had a lovely conversation with the parrot, and the parrot was going, "I'm going to have you, old man. I'm going to nut you." And I noticed a little sign on the cage. Don't poke your fingers in the cage because you'll bite them off.
Right.
I love that parrot.
They're both really nice birds, and the owner's able to handle both of them.
Oh, I'm sure.
They're very affectionate with him, so I don't dare intrude upon that relationship. You know, they're here temporarily, so I'm just.
He's quite clearly upset that his family have gone off on holiday, left him with an old bugger who doesn't know how to talk parrot. It's really easy. I could teach you. And he can hear me in the background, and he wants to have a conversation.
I know.
So he's shouting. What he's shouting is, Lee, pay me some attention. No one's paying me any attention, Lee.
He really wants to talk.
He's lovely.
He's back there chatting.
Well, the problem
got
is
the
you
door
might not
closed.
want to know what he's going to say.
I
Probably
know
has plenty to say.
exactly. I know it all.
Well, he made a mistake. Oh, well, there's a story about him. And the story goes, a neighbor was feeding him peanuts. And he inadvertently grabbed the neighbor's finger and bit down really hard.
Yep.
The neighbor jerked his finger back and screamed at him, cursed at him, hollered at him. And the bird said, "Oh my God!"
And those are the words they learn first. You know why? Because we put so much emphasis on those words. And those are the ones that the birds always pick up on. I wonder why.
Like my grandkids when they come around my house, a bit like the grandkids when they come around my house, the first words they say, I can't repeat. Yeah.
Those are the ones the birds love.
I told you I'd behave.
Okay. Father Fish, you have a question at 6:34. We'll just do a few questions here and there. Lee,
Sure.
Sorry.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Can you? Oh, okay. I was like,
Oh, I
I'm
got
trying
it.
to keep up with the
From Loserific.
Yes. If
One,
you can
two,
read
three.
that, I'm going to continue doing my thing.
Okay,
in
I
the
got
chat.
it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Just setting up a new Tetra 17 gallon. Do you think 6 glow lights, 6 lemons, and 6 rummy notes with a few smaller cories will be too many for that size? That's 18 fish plus cories. Not at all. And Loserific 123 is in the UK. So Lee, you might want to give him some UK advice. But I would suggest that's fine. That's not too many fish at all. and I hope you're putting a lot of plants in it.
So someone's asking why Lee is blue. It's just a Lee thing. He just feels like being blue tonight.
I'm sat in front of the TV. I'm sat in front of the TV.
I thought I should consider being blue myself because then I might not have to do my makeup. I was like, this might be a thing, you know?
Really? There he is. There he is.
Check me out.
Hello.
Beat me, Scotty.
I'm gorgeous.
I
Check
know.
me out.
I
Check
know.
me out.
Yeah.
Check me out. Oi,
You're
Joey.
right.
Joey.
Yes.
Hello,
Yes.
Joey.
Yes, Lee.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
I really love that dance we had. We had a lovely dance on Boxing Day. I really enjoyed that. You're the first pretty girl I've ever danced with.
Oh, Lee, come on. Don't be silly.
Now.
Don't be silly.
It's a compliment. It's
Thank
a
you.
compliment.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you.
I'm the most handsome guy you've ever danced
It's a
with.
compliment, but
From
I know
blue to
it's not
pink.
true
A pink goat.
because you've danced with your lovely wife, so I know it's not true.
I'm
I
my
know.
soulmate, which means I'm allowed to flirt because it's all innocent and
Innocent indeed.
yeah.
Oh, I'm not saying that's whatever, but
I
know
can
you
say
danced with
you
your
are
wife, so-
beautiful. You are stunning. You're gorgeous. I love your hair. Your complexion is like crisp white snow, and you are lovely. And it's okay because it's honest, and I'm not trying to, you know.
Thank you.
Yes, Tennessee Aqua Lee is in the blue.
Let's answer some
The
fish.
blue.
Yeah.
Lee is in the Blue Man Group.
Yeah.
Very Blue Xanadu says very bluely.
Oh.
He's trying his level best to be nice. This is
I'm
Lee
nice.
being
This
nice.
is me being nice. This is me being nice.
That's right. It is. And
It
we
is.
appreciate it.
So, what question were you reading, Father Fish? I can't. This movement of Lee is just he's distracting me. You got to settle down, boy.
What do I do?
I got to put you on a sit stay.
Alex is here. Hi, Alex.
So, Father Fish, you have some questions at 6:39 from Shane Sipple. There's two right in a row at 6:39. Can you look at those? Can you find those?
What do you think about mixing a little volcanic ash with a substrate? Gary Allen. Sounds good to me. I think it's perfect. Ash from a fireplace is also perfectly effective in substrate. Volcanic ash, I assume it's ash and not rock. It'll be rock, needs to be pulverized. It will be very slow release, but certainly is doable, will not be a problem. Certainly is not in any way a pollutant. It's not organic, so it'll be just fine.
Okay. So you have some other stuff here from Shane Sipple at 6:39.
Yeah, see, I've been planning my tank, 29 CO2, and the hookups, 200 actual running watt, LED COB light, tank fertilizer, canister filter. Shane, I would say you were on your way.
Yes.
Uh,
All right. And then I'm going to read this question to you. It's kind of a statement and a question. So anyway, with bioballs, kitty litter, and carbon, like Dr. Novak, and I'm going to put lava rock and build my hills, and I'm going to put nice deep sand bed as you recommended. Am I doing anything wrong in your opinion?
No, I don't think so. I think you're fine.
Yeah.
You're not doing anything that's going to create a problem. You know, there are 1,000 ways to skin the cat. I like the hat. Oh, is this the sand cat?
Oh, it's the sand
He's wearing the
cat.
sand cat. Oh my.
The infamous sand cat.
Oh, the sand cat. There are an infinite number of ways to skin the cat shape. Yeah, and I don't see that you're doing anything that's going to create a problem. It all sounds good to me.
Yeah. Just do it.
Do it.
Just get
Do
started
it. Do
and
it. Do it. That's right. Do it.
All right, we got an echo. It's not me.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Like YouTube.
Ooh.
That's echoing.
Can we please get the thumbs up? Tennessee Aqua says, where are we with the thumbs up? We're at 64, 65,
No, I can't look over there
92
because
watching.
I'm so.
We got almost 100 people watching. Amazing.
I
I'm
feel like
impressed. Listen, you guys, you are all blowing my mind here. We're averaging more than 100 new subscribers every single day on this channel.
You're welcome.
Our viewer rate, I know, our viewer rate is more than 5,000 views a day.
You're welcome.
We're going through the roof. And I'll tell you where it's all leading. Where it's all leading is
Back to me. Back to me.
the lead,
That's
right? Back the lead.
Back to me.
It's going to get me out on the road visiting friends because that's really what I want to do. I actually put a sign up in the window today, inviting people who want to be more deeply involved in a pet shop to talk to me, because I'm looking for folks to come in and take this over with help. Happy to help, but I really want to be able to break loose and get over and visit Lee and go up and visit Joey and get around, visit Mary and all the other folks who are such an important part of what we're doing here.
as many people as you have as friends now, it'll take you forever to visit everyone, but that'll be awesome.
It'd be good,
for you,
be good to do. I'd love to do it.
Yeah.
Love to have the challenge.
I've lost.
So thank you all. Thank you all so very, 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 very much for making a dream come true, because it really is coming true. And we're all of us here are really excited about what's going on. Thank you so much.
I
Yeah.
I'll get you all the viewers, I'll get you all the subscribers, and then you're going to go and just bugger off and visit people. So there's no more streams, there's no more videos. I've got you all these subscribers and all these viewers and all these hits and all the adverts and everything, and you're just going to go bugger off.
Right. That's
Texas
me,
Fish
boy.
Room,
You got it.
for joining
Thank you,
Texas
Texas
Fish
Fish
Room
Room.
youth member. What I was trying to say is, there's so many people in here. I have lost control of saying hello to everybody. I apologize. I can't keep up. There's so many, which is great. But wow.
Luke Kennedy.
And I
Luke
apologize.
Kennedy. You're right again, Father Fish. My water is super salt. How can I raise and maintain a suitable GHKH for my goldfish?
Joey's out of vote.
Joey, how critical is this?
Well, I think if I recall, isn't this the same person who had problems the other day with the cloudy tank? All the filtration in the cloudy tank, am I correct?
I don't know. Is that right?
I think.
I know the answer to
And they
that.
had a lot of filtration.
You have.
Why
Shut
couldn't
up,
keep it clear?
shut up. I know the answer. If you have a cloudy tank, right, a tank that's cloudy, do it it right in the first place. What is wrong with you?
Well, aside from that, astounding observation. I think. Okay, so Luke says, yeah, 180 liter. I have clear water. Oh, clear water, but ammonia, 30% changes a week.
Don't pee in your tank.
More
I mean,
plant.
to bring the, to make your water harder. I mean, I've used in the past oyster shell and like oyster shell that I would get at the feed store to feed chickens with. I've used that.
If you want harder, if you want harder water, if you want harder water, talk down to it, slap it about a bit, and teach it a lesson, and it'll grow up.
Well, there's that. Yeah. See. Okay. Alex is saying the same thing. Yeah. Crushed coral. So I do crushed coral and the oyster shell, and I put it right in the tank, and just kind of mix it around and let it go down in. That's how I do it.
Yeah, and it stays there. It's part of the substrate.
Oh yeah, it just stays. But you don't want to. You don't want to build a layer of coral because it gets hard and crusty, and your
exactly right.
Dirt substrate won't work properly. So sprinkle it like you're feeding chickens. Just spread it out. But that has worked for me. Yeah,
that's really the best way to do it. If you start putting liquid in, the liquid's gonna come out when you do a water change.
Exactly.
You're gonna have to keep dosing. If you do like crushed coral, crushed oyster shell, you've got carbonates that are dissolving in the water on a continuing basis, and it will achieve stability. So it'll get to the point where it'll just naturally become hard alkaline water.
Exactly. I think that's the best way. That's how I would do it.
Of course he did. I'm looking for Fishymon 64 super sticker. I'm not finding it, so I can't post it. But I want to thank Fishymon 64 for his super sticker. Thank you very much.
That Texas Fish Room joined your membership.
Yeah, we got that posted. That's sitting up here right now.
Luke, to me, it doesn't change enough for it to be a problem. Everything's gradual when you add in things like crushed coral and oyster shell. It's not something that's going to change overnight, and you can do water changes. It won't fluctuate that much.
I know that. I knew that.
That's good. The more you listen, the more you learn. That's good, Lee.
Listen to what? What am I supposed to be listening to? I know.
I feel like once you get that under control, it will help with the cloudiness. And I know it sounds weird, but that's how I feel about it. Or it's not cloudy.
Alex has a lovely testimony here. I finally made a video about my method, and I saw that. It's brilliant. Thoroughly enjoyed it and appreciated it. And he says, thank you for the inspiration. Delighted to have inspired that. Obviously, I agree with and have learned from you. So I mentioned you in the video also. Thank you so much, Alex. It was
I told him how to do that.
Yes, thank you.
Father Fish.
Yeah.
Could we pass out some wrenches?
We certainly may. Do you have any recommendations?
He loves blue.
Yes. How about Lucerific?
Yes, and I want you to make sure you give one to Luke Kennedy.
Okay, you're gonna have to give me timestamp.
All right, 647.
What is it? Xanadu just
Luke 647. Luke Kennedy.
All right, hold on a second. Let me get Xanadu up here. Making my first sand cap tonight. Just sand over dirt in a 40 breeder. Lots of plants. And you talk about garlic, benefit use rates, and so forth. Thank you, Xanadu. Yes, and we will talk about garlic. You bet. Talk about garlic, baby. Right.
Talk about garlic, baby.
John Cox says, Luke Kennedy, coral or limestone rock in your tank will keep water hard, but you need to avoid large water changes, as adding salt water will drop it. So, because it takes time for the stone coral to dissolve. Too true. Absolutely. To do small water changes. I recommend 10% water changes. I don't think you ever really need to do more. Scott, let's see. Scott's full of ideas here. So we're going to give Scott a wrench so that he can share more of his good ideas.
Did you give Luke a wrench?
Oh, Luke, where is Luke? How about bottom? If you can dodge a wrench, you can. What is this? Bottom 12.
He's at 650. I see a
John Werner says this is a party. Indeed, he do. He figured us out. Now, where is Luke?
He's everywhere. He's 650, 652. He's everywhere.
How about Liam McKeenan? Liam McKeenan. Luke, there's Luke.
Liam.
I just found it. It's all coming together, he says.
Yeah.
Oh, Luke, you are now blue.
Oh, my goodness. Hi, Larry B. Hi, Howard.
Brian Watson. Hello, Brian.
Oh, Jeff
Brian. Sorry. Brian.
Chubbs. Hi,
Luke,
Chubbs.
Luke. Will corals maintain hardness, or will it fluctuate? Well, you've had the answer here. It will maintain hardness, but if you do large water changes, it's going to fluctuate. Luke says, I'm blue. Abidi 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 da. Brian, Luke.
Hello, John Warner. Alex.
Tianaqua. Chubbs. Hey, Chubbs. Happy to see you.
Are you still passing out Wendy's?
You bet.
Can you do Shane Sipple at 656?
$6.56. Shane Sipple.
Yep. I don't know. I'm looking, guys.
Got it.
We've missed people. How about Bottom Dweller Products at 657? Bottom Dweller, and they have a.
Lee, is that you in the background there?
I think so.
Making all those funny noises.
No, that's not me.
No.
No.
Did you get that last one, Father Fish?
Luke, yeah. Bottom Dweller.
No, 657. Yep, Bottom Dwellers. Yep.
Yeah, I did.
You mute me. I'll unmute myself then. Go on. Try harder.
I don't even know
Try
what's
harder.
on
You did do pretty good, did it?
Father Fish.
Yes.
My
Father
sister
Fish.
actually has a fish.
Father Fish. The one place to go to if you've got ick. Fish made black. I don't know.
Tushita, doesn't matter what kind of mud you use. The richer, the better, would be my advice. The more mineralization, the more organic material, the better. And
Joey, Joey, can you multitask?
I'm
She's
trying.
trying.
Isn't
You're
that what
not
I've been doing lately?
I'm gonna make it hard for you. I'm gonna make it hard for you. I'm gonna make it hard for you. Can Joey multitask? Can Joey multitask? Can Joey multitask? Can Joey hat-trick farm? Can Joey multitask? Can Joey hat-trick farm? Can she multitask? Can Joey hat-trick farm? Fishy multitask. I think that's. I get time out now. Yeah, time out.
Yeah.
That deserves
Yeah.
a time out.
Okay.
My sixth time out. Come on.
6 pair. You got it. Nailed the little bugger.
You're kicked to the curb, Lee.
Kick to the curb, right. It is
And I
7 o'clock. You want to go
I
on
looked
for a
and
little?
there he was.
How are we doing here? Shall we go
I
on?
have no idea
Or-
how we're doing. It's a mess. Like I said,
It
there's so
is
many people that come in that I haven't said hi to.
completely disaster. How many people we
We've
got
answered a
here?
few questions. I mean, we said we wanted it to be open and just fun. We went past fun to crazy, but you know,
Really?
they're still here with us.
Oh, I think he
So I
took
bet the
offense
people in
and
the
left.
chat are sticking with us.
Lee
Even though we're making
left.
no
He's
sense.
gone. He's gone.
He's gone. He
We
gone.
love you, Lee. We
Yeah,
love you.
Lee. Hi, Lee.
Absolutely.
Okay.
John Cox says he uses limestone stacks for hiding spots for his African cichlids. Absolutely perfect. Perfect. Craig Broderick is going to be uploading a new video, and he's got a link for it here. Look forward to that.
Nice. That will
Lols
be nice.
294. Lols 294 is now blue. Blue. Now, all of these we need to swear in. We need to do a swearing in of all the new blues. The new blues. Raise
And
your
how are you going to do that?
raise your fishnet. we need sand in one hand, a fishnet in the other. And what you have now received as a benefit is the ability to post links, to share your channel and what you're doing. What you do not have is the ability to knock anybody else off who has a link. However, if there are interlopers who are coming in caustically with nastiness and other bad things, you are encouraged, even driven, to drive them out of this chat. Make them disappear. Give them 100 strokes by 100 wrenches. And we'll all be happy and healthy here together. So I don't know why we're doing this. I really haven't got a clue. We just kind of got into it a while back and have continued doing it. And it's not caused any kind of trouble at all. Anybody who wants to be a bad boy will have to face my wrath. And I do get wrathy on occasion. So
On occasion. Yeah.
test me if you choose. You will lose. At least to the extent of not having a presence on the chat anymore, except there are those who do have a presence and they make it known by giving us thumbs down. And we do have,
And
we don't
Glass
have
Box
two.
Fox
Nope.
just gave
No,
you
there
super
are
chat.
two. There are two. We presume that these are folks who have been bounced from the chat and are showing their grave displeasure. So be it.
Sorry, I'm reading Craig. And what category is Lee in?
What
He's in
category is
category
it?
all of his own. And Glassbox Fox gave you super chat. Thank you.
Oh my, I gotta find that.
Yeah.
I should explain about Lee, I guess.
Can you? I mean, really?
Really, I can and I will. You bet. Way back a long time ago, in another universe, when I was just beginning to find my way around YouTube, I used to go to notifications because that's the only way I knew to get messages from people. So I would click on notifications and there would be something there and I'd respond to it and so on. And then one day I found in lo and behold, in the middle of my channel, the YouTube studio. Oh, had no idea that existed. And I looked at the bar on the bottom and it said comments. Ooh, comments of all things. So I clicked on it. And lo and behold, at the very top of comments, where it said, what does it say? It said something on hold, I think. Whatever it says. There was a comment up there. And I clicked on it. And it was, guess who? It was Lee. Poor little suffering, struggling, lonely, sad and broken Lee, who was bereft that his beautiful little goldfish, Pretty, was dying. Oh. So I sent him a message. Oh, Lee, send me a picture of Pretty. And we began talking. And I shared his story with Precious Tranquility, who is a genius with goldfish. This is before I even knew Joey. A genius with goldfish. And she helped him, and I helped him, and Mary got involved, and she helped him, and we drew him into us. And he became the foundation of this daily stream. Back then, there was no daily stream. Lee inspired it. We began once a day for a week, and then several times a week, and then suddenly it was every single day at 8 o'clock in the morning for an hour and a half to 2 hours. And it just took on a life of its own. People began sending in music. Lee did the first one. You heard it at the beginning. We'll play another one of his songs here at the end. And he became just a central character in our streams and has brought joy and fun and happiness and pleasure to every single one of us who have been in here for a while. And we cherish him and we love him and we have the deepest respect. Let me say one more thing because it's important. So many of us, Lee, myself, Mary, and others, even Joey in her own way, all of us have very deep personal struggles in our lives. All of us do.
Everybody does, yeah.
Some worse than others, some devastating. Some so devastating, I can't understand how they even get through the day. Lee, for example, suffered a terrible automobile accident. There are others among us here now who have had similar tragedies in their life. And this, not this channel, but this fish family, has become a source of joy, of inspiration, of friendship, of sharing, of caring, of just being able to be a normal human being and be able to have fun and be able to talk with people and be able to share this amazing hobby. So that's why we're here. And that's what we're doing. And that's all this is really about is finding a home that all of us can share in as a family and be a part of something that is accepting and loving and generous and kind and thoughtful and helpful and supportive. So thank you all for being here. Thank you, Joey, for being here. Thank you, Mary, wherever you are. Thank you, Katz. Thank you, all of the mods, all of the people who are helping out. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, everyone, for being part of this and being part of giving and receiving. For each of us do both. We give and we receive. So let me wrap this up with another tune, one from Lee. We did one, we're going to do another. He's done a couple of songs for us that are just really wonderful. This is called the Father Fish song. Here we go.
Thank you, everyone who dropped links again. Thank you.
Father fish, Father fish. The one place to go to if you have thick, your fish may itch or even flash. So Father Fish is your one-stop cap. Capital with an inch of sand. Capital with an inch of sand. Raise the temperature with a helping hand. And add some garlic on top of that sand. The itch will go, your plants will grow, and all of your fish will have a happy home. Father Fish, so Father Fish, your one-stop wonder if you keep fish. Starring Sir Father Fish and all his followers on the Father Fish channel. Over to you, Sir Father Fish.
Thank you, Lee. Thank
Oh,
you.
you just got another super chat.
Right
Father.
there. Loop, noop, hoop, oops.
Yes,
Thank you so much. Very
and
nice.
thank you, Lori and any other mods that were actually dropping links. We really appreciate it. And I did type in the chat that anyone that has a wrench is welcome to drop their own link. Please feel free to do that.
Nice to be with you all. We will be back tomorrow, same time, for another wild and crazy.
I was going to say, we're not sure it's going to be the same crazy show, but
yeah, well, it'll be different. It'll be its own thing. Come and enjoy. Have fun. We'll see you tomorrow evening. Bye for now.